It's a simple act, one most of us don't even think about. You wake up, get ready, and head out the door. On your way to work, you stop at that familiar cafe. The smell of freshly ground coffee beans hits you. You order your usual, a vanilla latte, maybe a cappuccino or a cold brew. It costs $5, maybe $6. You tap your card without a second thought. It's just a coffee, right? Let's try a little thought experiment. I want you to close your eyes and picture someone. This person is you, but 10 years from now. Left, a young person stressed over bills. Right, an older, happier version in a comfortable home. It's the year 2035. What do they look like? Where do they live? Are they happy? Are they stressed? This isn't just some abstract concept or a character in a movie. This is a real person whose entire existence depends entirely on the decisions you are making today. You are actively creating them with every dollar you spend. And with every dollar you save, they are counting on you. We've talked about the coffee, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Your financial life is full of these tiny, almost invisible leaks that drain your resources day after day. One of the biggest culprits is the subscription model. Streaming platforms, music apps, monthly boxes, software, gym memberships you don't use. Each one is just $9.99 here, $14.99 there. They are designed to feel insignificant, but when you add them all up, you're often looking at $100 or more leaving your account every single month, completely on autopilot. This is the silent killer of wealth building. These small, seemingly harmless transactions are the financial termites eating away at your foundation. I challenge you, for 1 month, track every single penny you spend. Now, let's take our thought experiment a step further. Imagine that your future self, the you from 2035, could travel back in time and sit down across from you right now. They pull up a chair at your kitchen table. They look you in the eyes. What do you think they would say to you? Do you think they'd thank you for the daily lattes and the endless Amazon packages? Or would they have a very different conversation with you? They might describe the stress they feel every time an unexpected bill arrives because you didn't build them an emergency fund. They might tell you about missed chances, the chance to invest in a friend's business, the ability to take a year off, the freedom to leave a job they hate. They wouldn't be angry, just sad. They would look at you with pleading eyes and say, "I know it seems hard now, but please, I need your help. The small sacrifices you make today will give me a world of freedom tomorrow." This imaginary conversation is one of the most important you'll ever have. You know, a lot of people feel overwhelmed by the idea of saving. They look at their goals, buying a house, retiring comfortably, reaching financial independence, and they seem so massive. That all-or-nothing thinking is a trap. It leads to doing nothing at all. The real key isn't one giant leap. It's taking thousands of tiny, consistent steps. Imagine a small snowball at the top of a long hill. You put away $50, then another $50. At first, your account barely moves. It's easy to get discouraged. You have to keep it rolling. Maintain the habit. Automate transfers. As it rolls, it picks up more snow. This is compound interest. Your money starts making money. After 10 years, a tiny snowball can become an unstoppable avalanche and a substantial financial asset. Your job is to just start the snowball rolling today. One of the most common excuses I hear is, "I'd love to save, but I just don't make enough money." People think saving is for the wealthy. That's a damaging myth. It's not about how much you make, it's about what you do with what you have. Habits matter more than income. Building a saving habit is like building a muscle. Start with what you can handle. Even 5 pounds. Start with $5 a week, or 10. Time-lapse shows growth. You are building the habit. Save a small amount and create a new identity. You become someone who saves. Celebrate milestones. When your emergency fund hits $1,000, do something small but meaningful. $1 is better than zero. Automate it. Give it a home and a separate savings account. That psychological shift is priceless. So where do you actually put the money you start saving? It's not enough to just not spend it. You have to give it a purpose. Think of yourself as building a house, your financial house. You start with a solid foundation. In personal finance, that foundation is your emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of essential expenses kept in a high-yield savings account. This isn't your investment money or your new car money. It's life happens money. It's for when your car breaks down, when you have an unexpected medical bill, when you lose your job. The emergency fund is the buffer between you and disaster. It allows you to sleep at night. Once the foundation is built, start building walls. Retirement accounts like a 401k, especially if there's an employer match, or a Roth IRA, and simple index funds. Make it automatic. Set up recurring transfers every payday. Break the job into steps and focus on the current step. If you don't have an emergency fund, focus there first. Save every spare dollar. Building wealth is less about complex strategies and more about simple human psychology. For decades, you've been conditioned to be a consumer. Your brain is wired for instant gratification. To change your future, you have to actively rewire your brain. Shift the dopamine from spending to saving. Give every dollar a job. When you get paid, assign every dollar to a category: rent, groceries, utilities, future self. Try a reverse budget. Decide on a savings percentage, say 15%, and transfer it the moment you're paid. Pay yourself first, automate it, celebrate small wins, track net worth, watch it grow. That feeling replaces fleeting shopping highs. Over time, saving becomes your identity. It becomes more addictive than impulse purchases. You're not just saving money, you're buying your freedom. So here we are. We've talked about the daily coffee, the invisible leaks, the power of starting small. We've imagined a conversation with the person you will be in 10 years. Now it's time to make a promise. Not to me, not to anyone else, but to that future you. They are relying on you. Start today. Start small. Open a high-yield savings account. Automate a $10 transfer. Cancel one unused subscription. Make one home-brewed coffee. That one step, followed by another tomorrow, and another the day after, is how the journey to wealth begins. 10 years from now, will you look back with regret or gratitude for the person who had the foresight to act? The choice is yours. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Take one small step. Your future self is counting on you. Start today.